Have you ever felt trapped in an endless cycle of tasks? The more you work, the longer your list grows. The harder you strive to be productive, the more overwhelmed you feel. What if I told you that many of the productivity strategies we follow daily are actually counterintuitive, even paradoxical? Welcome to Prism Perspective. Today we'll explore 3 surprising paradoxes of productivity that could completely revolutionize your approach to work and personal efficiency. In this video, you'll discover how doing less can actually lead you to accomplish more, why strategic rest is the key to superior performance, how structure and routine are actually the foundation of true creative freedom. These 3 paradoxes aren't just theories, they're proven principles that have transformed the professional lives of some of the world's most productive and successful people. I realize they might seem counterintuitive at first glance. After all, a paradox by definition is something that challenges conventional logic. But that's precisely the beauty of alternative perspectives. They allow us to see reality from a new angle, revealing hidden truths that can completely transform our experience. So, are you ready to question everything you thought you knew about productivity? Keep watching. Paradox 1. Do less to achieve more. The first productivity paradox challenges our belief that to achieve more, we must do more. We fill our days with activities, multitasking, and ever-growing to-do lists, believing this is the path to greater productivity. But what actually happens? We find ourselves exhausted, overwhelmed, and ironically less productive. The paradox is this: to truly increase your productivity, you must do less, not more. This concept is based on the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20th rule, which states that 80% of results come from 20% of actions. In other words, a small portion of what you do produces most of your results. Imagine you're a gardener. You could spend hours tending to every single flower in the garden, but it's far more effective to focus on the plant's roots, ensuring they receive sufficient water and nutrients. Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors, uses what he calls the two-list system. He asks his managers to write down 25 career goals, then circle the 5 most important ones. The remaining 20 goals don't become to-do when there's time, but a list to avoid at all costs. Buffett understands that true productivity comes from ruthlessly eliminating everything that isn't absolutely essential. Another powerful example is Greg McKeown, author of Essentialism, who transformed his career and personal life by eliminating 90% of his commitments and focusing only on the most impactful 10%. What was the result? A more successful career and more time for what he truly loved. So, how can you apply this paradox in your life? Practical exercise. Take your current to-do list and ask yourself, if I could only complete 3 items today, which would I choose? These are likely your vital few. Now focus your energy on these and consider delegating, postponing, or eliminating the rest. Do this exercise every day for a week and observe how your productivity changes. Remember, true productivity isn't about doing more things, but doing the right things. Paradox 2. Rest as a source of productivity. The second paradox challenges another deeply held belief, the idea that to be more productive, we must work longer hours, sacrifice sleep, and stay constantly on the move. But here's the paradox. Rest isn't the opposite of productivity, it's its prerequisite. Science is clear on this point. Our brain isn't designed to operate continuously at full capacity. It functions in cycles, alternating periods of high energy and focus with periods of recovery. Neuroscientist Andrew Huberman of Stanford University has documented how our brain operates on cycles of about 90 minutes called ultradian cycles. At the end of each cycle, our ability to focus naturally decreases, and we need a period of recovery. Ignoring these natural cycles doesn't lead to greater productivity, but to a phenomenon called decision fatigue, documented by psychologist Roy Baumeister. As our mental energy depletes, the quality of our decisions and work dramatically decreases. Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon and one of the world's most productive entrepreneurs, insists on the importance of sleep. Contrary to the image of the entrepreneur working 20 hours a day, Bezos gets 8 hours of sleep every night and schedules his most important meetings at 10 a.m. when he's at peak mental clarity. Another illuminating example is Arianna Huffington, who, after collapsing from exhaustion while building her media empire, transformed her approach to work. She made sleep and recovery a priority and not only improved her health, but also led Huffington Post to even greater success, culminating in a $315 million sale to AOL. Practical exercise. For the next week, experiment with the Pomodoro method. Work with intense focus for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 cycles, take a longer break of 15-30 minutes. During breaks, completely step away from work. Take a short walk, meditate, or simply close your eyes and breathe deeply. Keep a journal of your energy and productivity during this week and notice how it changes compared to your usual approach. Remember, rest isn't a reward you give yourself after being productive. It's the tool that allows you to be productive in the first place. Paradox 3. Structure creates freedom. The third paradox might seem the most counterintuitive of all. Structure and routine don't limit your freedom and creativity, they amplify them. Many of us associate structure and routine with boredom and rigidity. We think improvisation and spontaneity are the keys to creativity and personal freedom. But here's the paradox: it's precisely within well-defined limits that true freedom and creativity can thrive. This is because our mind has a limited capacity to make quality decisions each day. Every decision, even seemingly insignificant ones like what to eat for breakfast or what outfit to wear, consumes mental energy that could be dedicated to more important and creative work. When we create routines for the ordinary aspects of our lives, we free up enormous amounts of mental energy for what truly matters. Think of a river. Without banks, the water disperses in all directions, losing strength and impact. But when you channel that water, you create a powerful current that can generate electricity or carve canyons. Structure works the same way for your productivity. Maya Angelou, one of the most creative and influential literary voices of the 20th century, followed a rigorous routine. She woke up at 5:30, arrived at her studio at 7, and wrote until 2 p.m. This structure didn't limit her creativity. It freed her from daily distractions, allowing her to produce extraordinary works. Ernest Hemingway, known for his innovative prose, also began writing at dawn every day, stopping at noon. He said, "Stop when you know what will happen next," thus creating a structure that kept his creative enthusiasm alive day after day. A modern example is Jack Dorsey, co-founder of Twitter and Square, who structures his weeks by assigning a different theme to each day. Monday for management meetings, Tuesday for product, Wednesday for communication and marketing, and so on. This structure allows him to focus completely on one aspect of the business at a time, eliminating the chaos of multitasking. Practical exercise. Identify 3-5 recurring decisions in your daily life that consume mental energy: what to eat, what to wear, when to exercise, when to answer emails, etc. For each, create a routine or system that eliminates the need to decide each time. For example, you might plan meals for the entire week, prepare clothes the night before, or set fixed times to check emails. Follow these routines for 2 weeks and notice how your mental energy and creativity change. Remember, structure isn't a prison for your creativity. It's the scaffolding that allows it to reach new heights. Integrating the 3 paradoxes. These 3 productivity paradoxes are powerful individually, but the real magic happens when you integrate them into a coherent system. Identify the few truly essential activities. Strategically alternate periods of intense work with periods of rest. Create routines and systems that eliminate non-essential decisions. Together, these principles create an approach to productivity that is not only more effective but also more sustainable and fulfilling. Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft and one of most productive entrepreneurs, is known for his Think Week. Twice a year, Gates isolates himself for an entire week dedicated solely to reading and reflection. During this period, he eliminates all distraction and follows a structured routine of reading and reflection. From these weeks have emerged some of the most innovative visions for Microsoft and his philanthropic foundation. Conclusion. As we've seen, true productivity often works in paradoxical ways, challenging our intuitions and conventional beliefs. Doing less can lead you to accomplish more. Rest can be your most powerful productivity tool, and structure, far from being limiting, can be the key to true creative freedom. These paradoxes remind us that authentic productivity isn't about always being busy or exhausting ourselves. It's about working intelligently, not just hard, and creating a sustainable lifestyle that allows you to give your best contribution to the world. Just as a prism reveals the hidden colors in white light, these paradoxes reveal hidden truths about the nature of work and human fulfillment. I invite you to experiment with at least one of these paradoxes this week. Observe how it changes your experience of work and life. And remember, authentic productivity isn't just about what you accomplish, but also who you become in the process. Which of these paradoxes struck you the most? Have you already experienced any of these principles in your life? Share your experiences in the comments below. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Prism Perspective channel for more content that will help you see life from new and powerful angles. Remember, when you change your perspective, you change your life.